So we are live on YouTube, and Everton obviously didn't do well today. I thought we were going to beat Wolves with the lineup that we had. It was a strong, decent lineup. I thought we were going to win this game. I thought we were going to beat Wolves, but we couldn't do it. We had two red cards. Luca, obviously, you didn't watch the game, but what did you think of Everton's lineup and all that stuff?
I think for me, looking at your lineup, obviously I was watching the Aston Villa game and then I switched it off like when it got to like the 85th, 88th minute or something like that. Um,
Yeah,
I think for me, looking at your lineup, I was a bit like um, thinking, what? Everton are down to 9 men.
yeah,
And I was watching the Palace and Villa game. That was the most boring game. Like Palace missed a one-on-one chance in the first half. And literally their Villa keeper saved it, or I think it was Martinez, but that was a 0-0. But Wolves are fighting for survival now. Wolves have now got 7 points, and I just feel like, look, I think they're about 8 points, 9 points off the drop, which is still doable to get out of
mm,
relegation. So it'll be the great escape, but I think they've gone anyway. But I think Jack Grealish getting sent off, you guys down to 9 men is just. I'm sitting there thinking, what? Have I ever seen
yeah,
Jack Grealish get sent off? Like, I don't know.
exactly.
Like, has Greenish ever been sent off?
I can't remember.
I really cannot clarify and justify how Jack Greenish has been sent off. Like a player like that, with his qualities, what he's had at Everton this season.
Mm,
I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, what? You guys are down to 9 men. You should be beating Wolves. And this is the thing with Everton. Like, you're just too inconsistent this season. Like,
yeah,
you had an opportunity to go, I think, like a couple of points of top four. So
yeah.
where are you guys in the league right now?
We'll come to that in a minute. So we're going to look at obviously the lineup we had before we do look at the league table. So that was our
Yeah,
lineup today.
yeah,
And to me, let's go to that so you can fully see it. To me, it was a strong lineup. We had Pickford in goal.
it was.
That's a strong lineup for Everton. You can't admit. You've got to admit it was a strong lineup for us. But if
Yeah,
you
but
look
yeah,
at if you look at the
yeah,
table now, we're currently sitting 12th. Arsenal obviously sitting top of the league.
yes,
Man, it's bonkers. Before we look at Everton's upcoming fixtures, Luca, let's talk about Arsenal quickly. Do you think Arsenal? Who got Liverpool tomorrow? Do you think Liverpool? Do you think you can beat Liverpool? Do you think you can win the league?
I think for
Look at
me,
our
look,
table
we
now.
just we discussed about it off air um earlier
Mm,
before we set up this stream, before I gave you a few tags. I think if we beat Liverpool, I think we'll do it.
yeah,
I actually think we'll do it. But saying that, we've been in this situation before where I was listening to a Man City live Instagram, someone called Tony Man City.
mm,
I think it's on City Fan TV or something. I don't know, some City channel. He said if Arsenal win tomorrow, it puts Man City in a bit of a difficult position, and I
yeah,
totally agree with that. With Manchester City supporters, I watched the last 5-10 minutes. The majority, I was watching most of the Palace game because I said to myself, I was like, you know what, I don't want to watch Man City. They're going to spank Brighton. Yeah,
mm,
Haaland goes 1-0 up, and I'm thinking, you know what, they're going to win this. I thought, nah, turning it off.
yeah,
Not interested. They're going to win 2-3-0. Then Brighton
yeah,
equalised. I was watching Jordan's preview. He had a few guests on the channel. Big up to Jordan Hyman if you're listening to this, bro. Go and subscribe to him. He's on 2 point. He's on the road to 2.5k. He's almost there. Maybe he'll hit it tomorrow. Go and subscribe to Jordan, absolute real one. But no, look, Brighton equalised, and I thought, right, this is interesting now. Can Brighton hold on? Will Man City will they do what they did against Leeds? Leeds come
mm,
from 2-0 down to 2-2. Foden scores in the last minute, damages his Arsenal's hopes. But Brighton managed to hold on. Then I watched that moment when I was on video call to you on Insta, and I was like, Haaland goes and misses a one-on-one chance. I think it was Cherky or someone, or no, Bernardo Silva or Cherky. I think it was Cherky. cross the
Yeah.
ball to Haaland, takes a low shot, and then the keeper just saves it. And I'm thinking, what? You've just gone and missed an open goal, an opportunity to put your boys 2-1 up to close the gap on us to 3 points. And now I'm sitting there thinking, oh boy, rumours that Ekitike might be out for tomorrow. Something tells me I think he's going to play. I don't know why, or I don't know why. I think they're going to, because if you remember Cole Palmer, we played
Mm.
Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, yeah, and Cole Palmer was fit for the last minute, and then we drew the game at the Bridge, and we weren't that great. But however, we can afford to draw the game, which puts it into Man City's favour, because that means, saying that, we can afford to draw the game, but I don't want to. We have to win, because if we
Mm.
win in this sort of stage of the season, you go 8 points clear. And remember, that means if you have a look at the stats, the stability. I don't know how to say the word, but people know what I mean.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
we played Sunderland away, let's go back when we played Sunderland away. We were going into November's international break, and we were 6, 7 points clear of Man City.
Mm.
Then when we lost to Villa, City were top for like a few hours. Then we somehow beat Villa and got revenge about a week and a half ago. Then we kept winning games. We had a bit of a blip. City dropped points, 3-1-1 draws. Sunderland, I thought City were going to win that.
Yeah.
Chelsea, I thought City were going to hold on a 1-0 lead. Enzo saves them. Tonight, I thought City were going to win. I think the problem with Man City, they've got defensive issues. John Stones is confirmed that he's not going to be at the club next season. He's been at City, and City probably going to need some defenders in the summer.
Yes, definitely.
Nathan Ake's been linked with a few clubs. He'd probably be leaving. So City going to look at some centre backs in the summer, right?
Mm.
David Al's injured. Diaz is out for a month to 6 weeks, probably about a month at best, right? So if City get Mark Gay in, they could turn their season around. Semenyo's a great signing for them. He scored the winner against Tottenham today, right? Tottenham are shit, yeah, right? Frank or Nuno, one of them will be the next managers to be sacked, yeah. Probably be Nuno, yeah, in the next week or two. But I feel like this is an opportunity for Arsenal. I am confident we'll beat Liverpool. Very
Mm.
confident. I was on Jordan's channel the other day. I was on Mel's channel on Monday. They came on my channel yesterday. I did a combined 11 stream. Today I had Ryan, Cardiff City fan, coming on the channel as well today for a like little bit of a brief towards the end of the stream. We were talking a little bit about Dons and that, but apart
Yeah.
from that, we've got a great chance to go 8 points clear, because that means we could put all this Villa result behind. Because don't forget, if we beat Liverpool tomorrow, I actually think we're going to win the league.
Mm.
Arsenal this time should not be able to bottle an 8 point lead again, because we've been in this situation before where we were 8 points clear with
Yeah.
15, 18 games to go. But back then, about 4 years ago, 3 years ago, we bottled it because we had Thomas Partey out. I don't like saying his name, but I've just said it just the one time. Kieran Tierney was injured. Tommy Yasu was injured. Saliba was injured. Arteta prioritised the Europa League in that season to go and we bottled it and lost to Sporting Lisbon on penalties. And we could have got Juve in the next round or something like that. I don't remember, but who cares? But
Mm.
apart from that, we're a better team now. Okay, this
Yeah.
is I believe we will beat Liverpool tomorrow. I am confident, but this will be so typical Arsenal that Liverpool will turn up and get something at the Emirates, even if they haven't gotten any of their fit players. Even if got a Wirtz might turn up, a Curtis Jones might start. Um, Literally, maybe someone like Chiesa. I don't think Chiesa will play. Gakpo's played up front before. Obviously, in his PSV days, when we were in the Europa League in the 22-23 season, PSV beat us at Eindhoven and he scored twice. They beat us 2-0 and he played up front for PSV. And that's why Liverpool signed Cody Gakpo. And I think we'll beat Liverpool tomorrow. I am confident going into the game, but I want Arsenal to be very ruthless. I want to see the Arsenal, how they performed in that second half against Aston Villa.
Yeah,
Okay? Because I'm confident, but I don't want to get too carried away because we've been in this situation before, right? People are going to watch that game tomorrow and they're going to look at Arsenal thinking, can Arsenal really send another statement, or will they bottle it and drop points? Because we can technically afford to draw the game. We can, but we don't want to. And I don't
yeah,
want to. I want to win this game. And why I tell you the reason why we can afford to draw is because we draw the game with 6 points clear as it was before today. Yeah. City have got United next in the league next at Old Trafford. Man United are, I don't know what the Man United score is at the moment. I really don't
well, I'll come
know.
back. We'll come to that now. So Man United finished 2-2.
Right, so it finished 2-2, yeah, against Burnley. So that's a disappointing result for Man United, but a good point for Burnley, right? But
Yeah,
however, Man United, right, shit, right?
mm,
They're bringing Ole Gunnar Solskjaer back, yeah,
yeah,
which would be okay to the end of the season, but not good for long term. But however, I don't think he'll get the job for long term. Right?
no,
It wouldn't surprise me, but I don't think he will because he knows about United. He knows he doesn't want to take it. But however, I feel if we draw that game, then it goes back to 6 points, where it does kind of like favour Man City into it, because in a way it does and don't, because Man United you drew 2-2, yeah, as we just found out the result for what I've just asked you. We've played all our games, yeah. We've gone to Old Trafford, won. This is a different Arsenal side, Jerry. We've gone to Old Trafford and won. We've gone to Newcastle, won. Okay, we lost at Anfield, fair enough. We never
yeah,
beat Liverpool at Anfield. We haven't won there for 14
no,
years. We've gone to beating West Ham at home. We've gone to your place. We did the watch along and the reaction,
yeah,
right? We've gone to all these grounds, Bournemouth away as well. If this was the Arsenal of last season, we'll be sitting in top four, right? Fourth or fifth. And this is why it's an opportunity to win tomorrow night and send a proper statement to the rest of the league. Arsenal go 8 points clear, because if you think about it, December the 6th, 2025, January the 8th
yeah,
tomorrow, 1 month and 2 days, 30 days, Arsenal lost to Villa. We hadn't lost a game in the league for 30 days.
no, you
Yeah.
haven't.
Over a month. Yeah. Man City won their game. They were sitting top by a point. And then City dropped points. Now, suddenly, these three draws with Man City could literally change Arsenal's season. We
Mm,
go and win tomorrow. We've gained a point extra from when we drew to Sunderland during the international break, from the November international break, where, of course, when we made that mistake, when Gabriel and Raya fucked the chance up, excuse my language to the audience and community, I
yeah,
apologise. But we were 7 points clear, and we thought, you know what, maybe that point was not great because we dropped points, but we could go 8 points clear, and we've played all our hard away games.
mm,
City have got to go to Old Trafford. City have got to go to Stamford Bridge. City got to go to Anfield. City
yeah,
got to go to White Hart Lane. The only away games we've got tough is Man City. Tottenham away, I have no problem with that. North London derby can go out the window. They might need Conference League or some sort of European formality, yeah? Thomas Frank will probably be walked by then, right?
mm,
They'd probably end up getting fucking Ryan Mason coming back because he got
yeah,
sacked for West Brom. We did the watch along on Monday night, right? And for West Brom, Leicester, and Leicester beat them. So, however, 2-1. We've played all
yeah,
our tough away games. The only
yeah,
tough away games we've got, Palace away will be a hard game, but I reckon Arsenal can deal with him. We beat Palace
yeah,
5-1 last season. Brighton
yeah.
away, tough place. Yeah. But I think we can beat them. Yeah.
It's gonna be tough.
The only tough games I say Arsenal have got: Tottenham, Brighton, Palace, and City and Forest. If
Thing is,
we
I
beat
think you
Liverpool
could beat.
tomorrow,
I think you
huh?
could beat. I think you could beat Tottenham because Tottenham now messing up. The game they played
We've
today
won there like 2, 3 years on
was
seasons
awkward.
in a row, I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah,
They used to be our bogey side. It took us 9 years to win at White Hart Lane. They used to always beat us. But now we somehow beat them very comfortably. We owe Tottenham home and away. And they're a mess. They've got Archie Gray in defence. Well, we've got two world-class centre-backs.
Mm.
Tottenham have gone from like a prime Toby Alderweireld Vertonghen to like Archie Gray in defence. Like, come on. This guy's a mid-table player, mate. So big up to Premier Row. You good, yeah? If we win tomorrow, I'm sure you're going to get City fans in the chat and be like, "Oh, you're still going to bottle it."
Yeah.
But if we go and beat Liverpool, I think we'll win the league. Luca talks ball. Luke Gunners Don's podcast, whatever I've called my channel now. Gunners Don Social, Arsenal, Milton Keynes content together, put together. I think we'll win the league. But
Yeah.
saying that, I don't want to draw the game. A draw wouldn't be the end of the world. But however, I want to win this game. It's an opportunity now. We go and beat Liverpool. City be licking their lips and thinking, you know what? We were 1 point clear of them when they lost to Villa. We thought Arsenal were going to capitulate. But we have an opportunity to go 8 points clear into the 21st game already. 17 matches to go. It's kind of really going quick into the season. Arsenal's next two league games. City's next game is Man United at Old Trafford. United are going to need points because they have an opportunity to go in. They had an opportunity to go into the top four. They were 2-1 up, and they were in the top four with that weak squad, without Amand, without Brian Mbembu. Two players
Yeah.
have gone to the AFCON, right? And Man United desperately need players back because Cunha's not really hitting the ground running,
No.
right? And I remember Arsenal were linked with Cunha once. So I'm glad we didn't get Cunha. I think he's flopped at Man United. And this will be a huge statement to Man City. And I'm sure for Premier Row, you'll listen to this, right? And I'm sure you'll be my reaction tomorrow if you can make it or not. If we beat Liverpool tomorrow as 8 points clear, City go to Old Trafford. United need the points. You don't know what Man United are going to turn up. You don't know what Man United are going to turn up, yeah?
Yeah.
And we've got to go to Forest, which I'm a bit worried about that game because Forest are going to need points. But the prior is if we go and beat Liverpool and City fuck up one more game, it's over.
Yeah. What do you think what Premier just saying now? What do you think he's saying? What he just said?
What?
The comment now.
Same, enjoy your league. At least we've got the FA Cup. It's not over yet for Premier Row, right? We still got to do our job tomorrow. We might fuck up tomorrow. This will be so typical Arsenal that will fuck up tomorrow and play for a draw tomorrow. It
Yeah.
will be so typical Arsenal.
Let's quickly look. Let's have a look at let's have a look at our fixtures coming up because we've got some tough fixtures now coming up. Obviously, now we've got a red card in action. We've got Sunderland in the FA Cup. We won't have Michael Keane playing, obviously, and Jack Grealish will miss that game. That makes it tough for Everton to. I don't think we can beat Sunderland in that game. Then we've got Villa away. That's another tough game.
I
Villa
don't see
are a
you beating
great
Villa.
side.
I don't see you
Villa are a
guys
great side.
beating
I
Villa
can't trust
away.
Villa.
Villa are not in the title race, bro. They are. We're 5 points clear of them now. They're not in the title race.
Yeah. Then we've got face Leeds at our ground. I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody, but
Leeds will beat you. Leeds will beat you, mate.
I don't think Cavalier can play this game because I
No, because
believe
he's
he'll
on
be
loan,
rubbish.
isn't he? Leeds will
And
beat
then
you,
we've got
man.
Brighton. So what do you think of the fixtures, Luca? Our fixtures coming up now. What do you think will be easy? What do you think will be tough?
I think you'll beat Sunderland.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling. Villa. No, I think they'll beat you. To be honest. Leeds will be an interesting one. Brighton away. I think you might get something against Brighton.
Mm.
I don't know about the Brighton game. I've got a feeling Leeds are going to beat you, man. They're beating big teams.
They have. And the thing is, we've really lost to Leeds at their ground. So we probably could do it again. They could probably beat us again.
Possibly
They've
is.
already beat us at their ground, and that's
They
annoying thing.
have.
Guys, Newcastle scored 102 and 4.
When was this?
When was this?
When was
that?
this? I'm confused.
So am I confused.
What? No. Is it tonight?
It's not 4-2 now, 4-3 now, is it? Come on.
Have a look if you want.
It's not 4-3, is it?
Excuse me.
It can't be.
No way.
If it's 4-3, nah, I'll be losing the will to live.
He just put yes. No way.
No way. I'm need to look this up.
No way. No way. It's 4-3.
No way. It's 4-3. Oh my days! Please don't do this to me now.
No way. It's 4-3. The last time I saw it was 3-2 Leeds. Don't tell me Leeds fucking bottled it. 100 and what? Are they still playing?
4-2. League is also 4-2.
4-3.
4-3. Sorry, yeah, 4-3.
Oh my god. Mate, that is a mad thing. That is mad. Chelsea lost tonight. You boys were down to 9 men.
Yep.
City dropped points. Newcastle have beaten Leeds. Oh, mate.
What have we woke up to this morning? We've woken up to football that's gone weird.
Oh, Arsenal better not fuck up tomorrow, mate. I'll be screaming and ranting, mate.
Can you imagine Arsenal going down to 9 men?
I think we haven't passed. But
You'll be like, this manager, this fan base all tomorrow. You'll be going all out tomorrow if you lose. But full-time whistle's gone 4-3.
4-3 Newcastle. Is that what it was?
Let's talk about that game. So Newcastle obviously going to beat. Let's talk about it. Newcastle going to win. Thoughts on that?
Yeah.
Thoughts on
Yes.
Newcastle winning the game?
I didn't watch the game, but I was thinking that's a great result. Last time I saw it was 3-2. I feel like with Newcastle, how do you describe Newcastle's season in general?
Up and down. I know. I saw that too. Yeah, so funny. No, they've been up and down Newcastle. They're in a weird situation. I don't know what's going on. I think they're missing Isaac.
Yeah, Isak. Yeah, but Newcastle's fan base, they don't want Isak. Excuse me. They don't want Isak. They call him a snake and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Isak's not had a good season. He's not had a full pre-season.
No.
102nd minute winner. No, I can't wait to watch highlights after this. But the trouble is embedding and stuff. But the trouble is Newcastle been a bit inconsistent this season. They're in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. They're in the third round of the FA Cup. They could win a trophy. So, yeah, I think... Where are Newcastle in the league? Top half, I think.
Top half, I think, yeah.
I'm not sure.
They are sitting comfortably at the moment. Premier, do you know? If he doesn't, I'll look. He's going to get first, me or him. They are currently sitting 6th.
How many points off top 4?
They're on 32 points so far.
So 2 points off top 4?
Yeah.
They're still in a good position. So it's not as bad as you think. They're not in a good season as much, but they're still in a good position. So I think they'll get Europa League. I don't think they're not good enough to get top 4. But I think Newcastle will probably end up getting Europa League, which would be okay. It's a European trophy. Newcastle wouldn't mind that. I don't think they're not quite good enough in the Champions League to get out, like to go far. But I think they'll finish maybe top 6.
Yeah.
Top 6, sorry, maybe top 6. But that's mad.
Yeah, it's because a few and Premier 4 in a row.
Thank you,
Do,
Premier, and thank you. Yeah.
do you guys both of you? Do you think Newcastle? I don't know. Is my opinion. I don't know. It's my opinion. But do you guys think that Newcastle can go and win the Carabao Cup again, like they did last season?
Are you asking
Can
me,
they
or
do
are
it
you
again?
asking? Are you asking me, or are you asking the chat?
I'm asking both you and the chat. Do you think Newcastle
Okay.
can do it again? I don't know.
I think for me, I don't think they'll win it, but I think they. It's hard the way I look at it. They can beat Man City, but the first leg is at St James's Park.
Mm,
But Newcastle will need to obviously put a decent performance because I like to face Newcastle in the final. I think we'll beat Chelsea. I'm not worried about Chelsea. I think
no.
we'll probably end up drawing at the bridge, but and then I think we'll slap them Emirates 3-0, 3-1. So
Mm.
apart from that,
I mean,
I'm
I was disappointed when I saw the draw. I was disappointed, and people said, "Why are you disappointed?" I was disappointed in Man United, Man City. So I got Newcastle, and the reason why I was disappointed is because I wanted to be Newcastle, and Man City in the
yeah.
final again,
I think
and
well,
look at
I
great
don't know
question.
who's gonna win. I don't know who's gonna win the Carabao Cup. It's very difficult to say, really. But I think we've got a good chance of winning it.
Yeah,
I think if we beat Chelsea, I think we'll go to the final because we owe Wembley. You know what I'm saying? I actually think we own Wembley. Not gonna lie, because we're the kings of the FA Cup,
mm,
and that's the thing. Like anyone can win it. It's all up there. There's four good teams in it.
yeah. 4 Premier in a row says, "I think the first three will be. I think the first will be 3-1 to Newcastle. Then the second will be 2-0 City. Then penalties." Yeah, I kind of agree with that one.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you, man. I think Man City will get to the final. I think it'll be an Arsenal City final. Be a
Mm,
repeat of 2018.
yeah, I can see that. I can see that. But let's talk about we need to talk about transfer because obviously I'm going to do a transfer windows for Everton. I haven't done one yet. And you've obviously done yours for Arsenal, but
Yeah.
Everton we are linked with a few players. I can't remember the names now. My brain's gone blank. Hopefully it'll come back tomorrow. We are linked with a few players, and hoping we do get the players. But Everton's window is so dead at the moment. We need some players. We need players fast, especially now we've got Jack Grealish and Michael King now with red cards. We desperately need to buy some players.
Oh yeah, you definitely need to buy some players in the transfer market because it's like Don's. Yeah, Don's is signing a player from Huddersfield. I'll drop a video on that
Yeah,
some point.
same.
I'll probably if it gets announced tomorrow, I'll drop a video on that on the channel. Um,
Same here.
obviously my channel's changed, logos change, and all that. Obviously, I'm still doing Don's content, of course. The vlog is happening on Friday. Don't worry, there'll be a vlog. But I think for me, you need to obviously sort. I don't know. What do you think you need position wise? Obviously, I don't know much about Evans transfers.
I'm not too sure.
Maybe,
All I
maybe,
know,
maybe,
I'm not
maybe
too sure.
defense. Maybe,
We need
maybe,
right,
maybe.
so we need to look at defence. Defence needs to be worked on. That's one start. Our strikers are fine, apart from Beto. Yeah,
Yeah.
Beto's. I'm sorry, guys, but I keep saying this over and over again. And I'm going to keep saying this until Beto leaves the club. He is not the answer. I don't like him. And everyone says to
No.
me, "Oh, well, he's got a goal against Brentford." I don't care. You look at the other games he goes and plays with us. Look at the scores. Has he scored for us? No.
No.
He needs to go. He has to go. So we definitely need defence. We need a new
100%.
striker when we get rid of Beto. Who we get, I don't know. As long as someone decent, I don't care. And keep Pickford because Pickford's the answer. We need. I'm happy with the goalkeeper we've got. The manager's okay, and the midfield perfect. Nothing wrong with the midfield. It's a
Your
defect.
midfield is decent. Does Decore still play for you lot?
He's on enough.
Yeah, because I liked
Think he's
Decore.
leaving.
I liked Decore when he was at Watford. I remember,
Mm,
was it under Wenger? I can't remember who it was. It might have been Wenger or Unai Emery. I don't know who it was. But one of the managers who we had, I think it was under Wenger, we were linked to Decore, and people were saying we should have got him, but we didn't. I remember when you beat us
yeah,
22-23 season 1-0. I think it was Tarkowski scored. Was it Tarkowski? I can't remember who scored.
I think I can't remember.
I really can't remember who it was, but you beat us 1-0 and it was a lunchtime kickoff.
Yeah, I remember.
And you literally dominated the part against us, and we really couldn't score. Um, and I remember that game because I was on my way to go and watch Oxford United as a ground hop. I can't remember who it was. It was some League One team when they were in League One about 3 years ago. And I feel like your midfield is good,
Mm,
and your attack is good. But yeah, I think you need a striker
yeah, and bad.
because I don't rate that better guy. He's a
No,
championship player. Um, who would you go and get? You be linked to any forwards in January or
I don't know. That's the question we get. Because if we were talking about last season, let's focus. Let's go back in time. So pretend we're now
yeah,
in last season. We're now in. We're
yeah,
not this season. This is. We're back to next season. Back to 20. We've gone back a year.
yes,
Beto was brilliant in that year. Absolutely brilliant. World class. Scored loads of goals. All that stuff.
right.
What's going on now? What's going on with him now? Why is he all of a
Maybe
sudden?
I don't know because maybe it's just a different season. Maybe it's just like sometimes when players obviously don't pick up their form from last season, it doesn't
Yeah,
happen too often, that often. But I just feel like I just feel like maybe he's lost a bit of confidence. Maybe it's just a different season. Or like maybe you got a few players in the summer. Maybe it's just a whole different complex how we set out. You need a striker. Like who would you take?
who asked? That's a question. I don't know. That's a good question. I know we can't get him because of the money.
Right,
But if I was in charge of Everton and we had the money and all that stuff, I would love to have Haaland. Love to.
Haaland.
I would love to. If we could, I'd love to
Mate,
have him.
you'll be challenging for stuff. But if you had to think of a realistic striker, not
Yeah, that's
Haaland,
a question.
someone realistic, who would you choose?
I mean, I wouldn't mind taking. I don't know. I would love to have Cavalier back
Yeah,
because what he's done for Leeds. But would he come back? That's the question.
yeah. Charlison?
And there's another one I want to take back. Would probably be Richardson.
Yeah. I think he's an Everton fan favourite. I think Richarlison would do bits for you lot. I don't think he's not been that good for Tottenham. I feel like he's not really suited Thomas Frank's system. I think for me, Richarlison's a lot better than at Everton. I liked him when he was at Everton. Don't get me wrong. I remember one stage Arsenal was. I wouldn't say we were linked with him, but we were kind of like looking and interested in him. No worries, Prem. No worries. Yeah, I'm live tomorrow. Watch along and match reaction.
Yeah,
Big
he's done
day
tomorrow.
tomorrow night, man.
I'll
So
probably be live tomorrow sometime doing my.
if we win tomorrow for Premier Row, I'll be on a high tomorrow. So I'll be excited. But
Yeah, and I'll
but
probably
no,
be
but
live
the
tomorrow as
but
well.
but the, but the trouble is. Um, I just feel like you need someone experienced that's going to come in and do a job. But
Yeah,
Charlison will be that great, and I don't think he'll be that expensive. I think someone like that you need to bring in. Would he come back to the club? I don't know. So,
yes, that's the question. What about Arsenal? Who would you want to bring in?
well, I'm looking at it right now. If we beat Liverpool tomorrow, I know this is probably different compared to when you win something. When you win a game against your rivals, are challenging for like top four league, and you are something different compared to the January transfer window. Ideally, the way we're playing at the moment, okay, performances wise, we don't look good as performances, but we seem to be grinding out results. And if we could somehow try and beat Liverpool somehow tomorrow, and if we could find a way to stop Liverpool, well, they can be stopped because obviously what I mean by that they've had a bit of an unbeaten run. They've beaten teams that they should normally be expecting. But okay, they dropped points against Leeds and Fulham. But however, Fulham is a tough place to go to. We
Mm,
found it hard. We beat them 1-0. That's another place, another team we've beaten this season, which we wouldn't have done last season and season before. Because a couple of seasons ago we lost 2-1, and Fulham are a bit of a bogey side to us. They have been in the past, even under Wenger days. So I think for me, I look at it as if we could beat Liverpool tomorrow, maybe I look at the January transfer window and thinking, look, I would like to bring one player in. Ideally, I would have liked to Declan Rice back up, but I can't see Arsenal spending in January. And look,
no.
we've got players coming back. If we don't buy anyone in this January transfer window, and if we go and beat Liverpool, then I probably won't be that fully
Mm,
moaned about it.
yeah.
Hence why I've not made any transfer daily videos since a few days ago, because there's no point. We get links about players who we might look for the summer, like Rodrigo, Yidas from Juventus. There's reports about Goretzka might come in January. Why would he want to leave Bayern in the middle of a season?
Yeah.
So
It's like same. I've not made any transfer windows on my YouTube video whatsoever yet because it's been so quiet and so dead. And tomorrow I might do one. I might do an odd one for the Everton slash MK Dons.
yeah,
It's just we're linked. I can't. My mind's gone blank now. But I'll probably it'll probably come up to me like in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping. I go, oh, that's players we wanted. But we are linked with some players, and whether we get them, that's the question.
it would be interesting. Like I would have liked a player in January just to give us a bit of confidence, right? But I just feel
Mm,
like let's see what happens.
yeah, my missus came up to me yesterday and she came up with a random question, and I don't know how she come. I don't know why. I don't know how it came up with a conversation. But I said to her, "Yeah, I'd love to have him back." And we're just talking about we're watching we're playing FIFA, and I was Everton. She was playing Ipswich for some
Yeah,
reason, and she scored a goal, and it was Ashley Young, and said, "I swear Ashley Young used to play for you guys." But yeah, Ashley Young used to play for us, and obviously played for Arsenal. I was like, "Would you take him back?" I was like, "I don't know. Would he be good for us? Would he be? Is he the answer for us again? Would he come back and strong?" That's a good question. Would we take Ashley Young back?
true.
Would we take him back? Would you take him back at Arsenal?
Who?
Ashley Young,
No, no. Ashley Young never played for Arsenal.
didn't he? Thought he did.
No, it was Villa
I
and
thought he did.
Watford and Man
I thought
United.
he did. Would you go? Do you think you go back to Watford or Everton? Who would you? Who would you
He's been
want to go
linked,
back
he's at
to?
Ipswich. He's at Ipswich, isn't he, Ashley Young?
Yeah.
He's too old, man. He's like 40 now. So
If Everton go up to him and
he'll
say, "Right, we
retire at the
want
end of
you,"
the season, I
and
reckon.
Watford wants you, who would you go to? Watford or Everton? Who would you think he'll go to?
He'll probably go back to Watford.
Yeah, I can't see him come back to us. I don't think we'll get him. Oh, sorry, I listed my phone bank. I thought, I swear he played for you guys, and then I thought, I don't know. Watford, that's the one. It's a weird transfer windows. I don't like how it's been dead. The
I
first
don't think we'll
week,
sign anyone. And to be honest, I don't think we'll sign anyone in this window.
no. You look at the
What
first week
Arteta,
of transfer windows, they talk about they've talked about managers who've been sacked and
yeah,
leaving.
I think for me, it's going to be a quiet window. I'll do a deadline day stream just in case,
Yeah,
but however, well, no, that is coming. I won't set that up until like the day before or something. But
yeah, same.
January transfer window is more of like other
Normally
clubs.
summer are busy than January.
Summer's always busy, and to be
Yeah.
honest, in the summer should be interesting because obviously you got the World Cup.
Yes.
So I don't expect. I feel like the summer transfer window this summer you're going to kind of. I wouldn't say it would be frustrating, but some clubs it might be because Arsenal, of course, have got a bigger squad because we spent 250 million in the summer, hence why we're sitting top at 5 points clear of Man City at the moment. But I feel like with Arsenal, I just maybe don't buy in January, but depending on what we do tomorrow, if we somehow try and find a way to beat Liverpool at the Emirates tomorrow, then I think because we haven't beaten Liverpool at the Emirates for 2 seasons, and if we could somehow beat Liverpool tomorrow, then I look at it and feel like, you know what, forget January transfer window. Go,
Yeah.
you're 8 points clear. You really don't need to do that.
No. And it's just, I think you need to save until January and then invest in January. If you don't win the league, that's what I'm saying. In summer, sorry. If you don't win the league,
Yeah, it would just be very disappointing. We will never win the league like that again. We will never win the league. And look, do I think we'll win the league? Ask me where this Arsenal side are
yeah,
tomorrow or the end.
it's weird. I can't obviously pick you guys to win the league, and it's looking good so far.
So
So I'm
far,
hoping you beat Liverpool tomorrow, and then you
I'm
are
praying
clear.
that we win tomorrow. I'm very, very, very confident, and I think we will beat them tomorrow. But part of me feels like I'm getting a bit nervous now because now City have dropped points. You're thinking Arsenal are gonna bottle it, mate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just a weird transfer windows. I don't like January's. I absolutely hate January transfer windows. Absolutely hate them.
So do I.
But yeah, I'm gonna probably wrap up in a minute because I need to listen
No
to
worries, bro.
the post conference of David Moyes and see what he thinks of the match and did he think it was red cards and all that stuff. Because I don't think, in my opinion, those red cards were a red card. In my opinion, and I I could be wrong. I need to look back at it, have a second look, and then come back to me when I've had another look. Because in my opinion, I don't think they were red cards.
Yeah.
But Luca, before I come up to me, what I've got coming up? What have you? Obviously, you got a live stream tomorrow. What else have you got coming up?
Content wise coming up, of course, obviously we're going to be busy within the next few days. Obviously, if you guys haven't gone and checked my combined 11, feel free to as well. Tomorrow we've got a busy evening. We've got the watch along at 6:45 p.m. tomorrow. And then match reaction straight after the game. Friday we've got the MK Dons vlog. Then after that, Sunday we've got the Portsmouth game, and then Monday we'll build up to the Carabao Cup as well. I'll set some streams up for Portsmouth and Chelsea near towards the game, and then that's it.
Yeah. I've got much coming up tomorrow. I will probably do a live for the transfer windows, Everton / Dons, and obviously there'll probably be a pre-record if Dons get that player tomorrow as well. And obviously you've got the FA Cup, so I probably won't do much for that game. And then Everton bring on Sunderland, and probably do a watch. I might do a watch on live if I don't go out with my mates. If I do go with my mates, then I'll probably do a match reaction for that. So stay tuned for that because obviously we should hopefully beat Sunderland. Hopefully, I'm hoping we do.
100%, bro.
But I just, those two red cards. Now that's pressure on Everton. That's now put pressure on us. A lot of pressure.
Yeah, a lot of pressure, bro. And let's hope this time tomorrow I'll be smiling, bro. It's going to bed with 8 points clear.
Hopefully.
I'm
Right,
praying, bro.
everybody. We'll see you very soon.
See you shortly, bro.